Hey everybody! I decided to pop on and show y'all all the stuff that I got at Steamylit.con 2025. Um, Steamylit.con was this weekend. This past weekend. It is a romantic book convention. Romance authors. It celebrates diversity. Um, in romance, and it was October 31st, November 1st, and Sunday I had to relax from Stimulate because it wore me out, and I did a whole lot of running around, and so I got a ton of books and a ton of stuff, and I want to show you guys what all I got. So I know there are people streaming right now, and I'm if you want to watch this later on the rewatch, that's totally fine. I get it. I just want to put this stuff up. And so I thought I would just do a live so that I can like catalog all my new books and then put them away. But, I'm thinking, I don't know if I should go through all the stuff that I got in just one video. Hey, Donna. I don't know if I should go through all these books in one video or if I should break it up into different ones. I don't know. Let me know what you think. Uh, you know. But yeah, this is the stuff that I got at Steamylit.con. So let me just see something really quick. I'm gonna send it to my sister, and then we're gonna get started. Okay. All right. So I got books. Ooh, I have 3 stacks. Let me show you. Oh, oh no, oh no. 3 stacks about this big. So I don't know if we should break it up, or maybe I'll just do real fast. Really, I'll just go real fast because I kind of want to catalog them and put them up. So when we first got in there, we got this bag, just a little tote bag celebrating diversity. Nope, yeah, diversity and romance. Back it says Dreamscape. So just a tote bag, and the tote bag had some books and some bookmarks and stuff in it, and stickers and little things like that. That I kept separate. Hold on, that's from the authors. So yeah, okay. So all right. Okay, so we'll just go real fast with the books. Oh, seeing them all nice will be good. Okay, all right. So I'll just go through, and then if anybody wants me to go any more detail into any books in particular, just put it in the chat. I know, and I'm gonna go fast because I know people are sprinting, and we'll just do that like that. So this is one of the last books I actually got. Laquette. It's The King's Pregnancy Proposition. Let me see. So yeah, this woman has like a one night like fling with a king, and I believe she was like a twin to the queen, and I think he slept with the sister on. They were twins, so, and I think the sister ended up pregnant and not the queen. I don't know. It was something like that. She was talking about it. Laquette was on the panel. She was talking about it. It was one on power dynamics, like workplace romance and stuff like that. And so she was talking about it. I was like, well, I gotta go get that. So I got this book by Laquette. Okay. And yes, the scandal. Okay. And then this book I had gotten already before, Regina Black, The Art of Scandal. Speaking of scandal, I don't know what this is about, but I got this one signed. Oh yeah, most of these I got signed, so this one is signed. And did I get this one signed? Oh yeah, she signed it. She said, "Enjoy the mess." So there's a scandal in there. Okay, Gina Black. Okay, then Kelly Violet. I don't remember. I know she signed this one. This one's called Suited Up. This is a new to me author. This one's called Suited Up. She has a crush on her boss. So workplace dynamic. And in these workplace books, the boss is always like a fine millionaire. I have yet to work for a fine millionaire, but you know, it could let it happen to me. I've never been so lucky. But yeah, so that's this one by Miss Kelly Violet, and this one's signed. And she's a happy reading. And let me see. And it was just like a little thanks for purchasing her book. And then she had these bookmarks. Probably reading smut. Probably reading smut. So that's the one I picked. And then this one's from Danielle Allen, which I thought she was gonna be there, but I don't think she was there because I had brought my copy of no, I don't have any of her books. I just read Curvy Girl Summer on I got it from Libby. So she wasn't there. I thought she was gonna be there. I don't know why. But yeah, which pretty cover, what, the Artist Scandal? Yeah. Or Suited Up. Let me see. Okay. Hi Faithful, how you doing? Thank you. It's okay if you have to go. I understand. And just, thanks for tapping the like button. You need that bookmark? I know, probably reading smut. Yeah, I got so many bookmarks. Okay, this one, and I don't, forgive me for mispronouncing her name, Ng Peltier. She was in the panel. She, oh shoot. Macarons and Mistletoe. It's just a little Christmas novella. But I know I have another one of her books. It's just everything is jumbled. Oh, here it is. When I passed by her panel, I was like, "You're the one who wrote Sweet Hand." And I've been seeing this book everywhere. So I wanted to get the other book. I like the other cover, but Sweet Hand is number one. And so I think it's like she inherits a bakery or something. Or oh no. Okay. She just broke up with her boyfriend. Then she said she's not gonna date guys in the music industry. She meets this guy who has a pastry chef. He's a pastry chef. He has a business. She starts working for him. I think she turns his business around. But she wrote both of these books, and she signed this one. Well, she signed both, and this is the first one, so I got this one. Okay, and I believe she was on the panel, but I'm not sure. Let me see. Oh, the Scandal one is pretty. Yeah, I got so many pretty covers. Hi, Cool Gamer. It's 2346, and I've been giving it. Yeah, they've been talking. Yeah, I was in there for a minute, and then I was like, let me just go in and do my little video because I want to put these books away. Hi, Cool Gamer. You make bookmarks? Oh, cool. Do you have a Etsy or something? Let me know. Darian, go open the door. Oh wait. You know what? I'll be right back. Let me put y'all on pause. Hold on. I think that's somebody to work on the. Oh, hold on. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Since when does Amazon ring the doorbell? But they they decided to ring the doorbell today. So yeah, we got signed books. Okay, this one I have to save. Okay. Now, oh yeah, this one I gotta save too because, okay, there's a story with that one. Okay. Okay, this one, let me see. 2 hours? What was 2 hours? Oh yeah, they've been chatting for 2 hours. Well, I think it's like 4 or 5 people. So you know how that goes. You know how we could get chatty after 2 hours. You're a serial crafter, but not on this channel. Okay. Oh, on Instagram. Are we following each other on Instagram? I don't know. I'm gonna find you. Okay. This one, Don't Let Me Be Yours. Dominique Lara and Kimberly Reese. Let me see what happened. My best, okay, this one, the scandal got me. It was a lady. She's okay. She, the best friend is getting married. This is the best friend's fiance, and so the maid of honor, best friend, the groom, but the author was saying it's not what it seems like, and on here it says they didn't cheat. So it's going to be some kind of something that's probably going to make it okay, but it's the best friend and the best friend's husband. So we got to read that to see what's going on with that, because I was like, what? Okay, sold me. And then she left, she signed it. It said, don't be afraid to chase your happiness, Team Messy. So we're going to see what the what the mix up is, because you know, if they can explain it, away a certain way, then it might work. Okay. Then I met this author. It was now I see this guy sitting over there, and you don't really see a lot of men writing romance, but his name was Mel Walker, and this one is called A Matter of Patience. Okay, and the woman's name is Patience. It's the best friend's brother. And so they get together, I believe. And then he had a sticker. He was really nice. We took the pictures on my Instagram, and he had a coaster too. But that was his book. Then I got this one signed. Okay, so I ordered this book from Amazon, and I'm gonna stop ordering books from Amazon because it came it was all fault. See right here where I was all messed up, and I was so mad because I ordered it on Thursday. Oh no, I ordered it on Wednesday. It came on Thursday, and I was so mad because I was going on Friday. Hey, you guys. And I got it on Friday, but I left Friday morning, and I was so mad. I called Amazon, and I'm like, every time I get a book, it comes damaged, and so I'm not going to order books. And it's not even just with Amazon; it's with Barnes and Noble too. The cover is creased. That's what actually happened to this artist scandal book. The first one I got was messed up, and I requested an exchange. So this is not the first, but I had to keep it because I was like, well, I'm going. They were like, we'll send out another one. And I'm like, but it's not going to come in time. So I ended up having to take this one. I got it signed. She wrote The Neighbor Favor, which I borrowed from the library. So I didn't have The Neighbor Favor. So I bought this one, and then she signed it. And so I was so upset. But, you know, I was just like, can you guys just put in your notes to not send the most raggedy copy that you have? But I'm just going to just not get books from Amazon anymore. Yeah, male author. And I was like, oh, I have to get some, because for a male author to write romance, you know, and he was the sweetest guy. So I was like, a male Black author writing romance.
Mom, how did you know?
Hey, Glenda, how did I know what?
I needed some.
Oh, I'm going live, babe, so you don't want to talk about that right now.
Is it Chipotle still good if we got it Saturday?
You got it on Saturday?
In the guac?
Ask Damon. I don't know.
Oh,
it might be good.
Put it in the microwave.
It's probably still good. Let me see. Cool Book by Mel Walker. I haven't heard of it. Yeah, it was a new to me author too. This is my sister. She's been reading her whole life. I cannot tear her away. Oh, good. Oh, hi. Oh, Erica. That's my sister. My big sister's in the chat. Hey, Erica. Yeah, and my sister's a reader too. She has so many books.
Hey, it's not ready yet.
I had to. I tell her I'm live. Erica, this lady, Christina Forrest, was it her? So many of the authors look like Amani, my niece. A couple of the authors, I was like, you look like my niece. And then some of the like the cover art, I was like, oh my god, that looks like my niece. But this author, if you look her up, her name is Christina Forrest. She looks like Amani a little bit. Let me see. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna get your links on for your craft channel. Okay. All right. Let me see. Yeah, that's my big sister. That's my big sis. Okay. Then this one, okay, she was in a panel. I think her name, she said her name real fast. Tanvier. Um, she was in the Power Dynamics panel. Tender offer. Okay, let me see. It's a boss or something. Boss something romance. But yeah. Yeah, this one looked pretty good. And so she signed it. I met her. Oh, she's got it's a postcard in here. Oh, okay, it's a postcard. I have to look at the artwork because some of it is really risque. Oh my goodness, Nana Malone. She's got this book called Cheeky or something, and the pictures was woo. She have a special edition. It looks nice, but the pictures was like, and so I was like, oof. And what I didn't get that one because I cannot spend that much money on one book because it was like it was on sale. The sale price was $65. It was beautiful, but I was like, I cannot do that for one book. I know I don't have any special editions, and I was like, oh yeah, I can't do that. Let's see. Oh, Glenda's saying hi. Okay, let me see. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I had to send my sister invites. I don't go loud. Live. Okay. Then I met Mika James. She was in the panel for it was one for like plus size fat representation. Well, some people don't say fat, but plus size representation in like books and stuff like that. And hers it's got Love and Sports Ball. It's sapphic. So girl, let me see. She's a trainer. She said she called it sports ball because she's not really that into sports, and this was her first hand try at writing a sports romance because sports romance is like in right now. Let me see. Let's see. Christina Forrest. It's one of my favorites. Yeah, I really like The Neighbor Favor, but I had read it. I listened to it, and so some of the authors I was like, I listened to your first book. And they were really cool. And then she had a scanner thing for her books, and she has a bookmark. There's a bookmark and like a lot of them scan. What is this? I think this is a sticker. Love and Sports Ball. And so that was hers. Okay, I got so many stickers, you guys. Oh my goodness. There's a sticker, Book Bandit. Okay, let's see. Oh, another was it bookmarks. Okay, this one is the author I met, Bridget Morrissey. It's called The Summer Feeling. It was her husband surprised her with divorce papers on Valentine's Day. So now, of course, she's brokenhearted. She goes away to this mountain range in Sapphic. So, you know, we're gonna read that one. And she was really nice. I took a picture with her. Okay. Then this lady I met was Carmen Lee. She's such a sweetie. This was her book. It's called Sipping and Swooning. It's a holiday novella. And I I bought this one, and then when I went back to my room to check, I had noticed they gave me her other book in in the swag bag. So I'm gonna find that in just a minute. She she gave me her book in the swag bag, and so I went back to her and I was like, they gave me your book. Can you sign it? And she did. Okay, but I'll find that. And then in her books, she had these reading list bookmarks. Okay, let's see. And Erica likes to read romance, but she mostly reads biographies and history. Yeah. Hi, Margaret. Margaret is a writer. I have to read one of Margaret's books. You've seen that cover before, and you guys with the artist scandal or the sports ball. The covers. Oh, the Christina Forrest one. Oh yeah, this I believe this is the UK cover. I believe this. Well, I don't know. I could be wrong, but yeah. Some of these books I have the UK covers, which I'm really excited about. Okay, I met. Oh, this was in my book. This was in my swag bag. This was in my swag bag. It's Burning Daylight. I have no idea what it's about, but it's a chunker. How big is how many pages? 500 and 513 pages. Why does a romance need to be 513 pages? This is how I felt with Pucking Around. It did not need to be 500 pages, but I had a good time with Pucking Around. But it did not need to be so long. Okay. Okay, Erica, you got to cover your eyes for this one because I want to remind you, Erica, that I'm 45 years old, okay? So keep that in mind for this one, okay? So, all right. The sign said, "Do you want to go to adult film school?" Girl, well, she's not a girl. This woman is in enrolled in an adult film school. Now you can learn to be an actor, you can learn to be a writer or a producer. So I think she's going to be an actor, an adult film actress, and her ex is one of her professors. Awkward. Okay, so that was that one. I met that one, and I got her. She signed that one. Okay, let me see. All right. Okay. Desiree was just talking about her buddy. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Pucking. I enjoy pucking around, but it did. They could have. She could have cut out a little bit of that page, and then I listened. I listened to it, and it was the one she had a short novella in the beginning, and then pucking around. So the novella was their like first night. They met like a one night stand, and then but it was still way too long. It's midnight. Someone said, "Okay, good night." Yeah, I'll check you in some of the other sprints. Let me see. Okay. All right. Okay. And then I met Tati Richardson. And she was in one of the panels too for I believe was it for disability or I think it was for the bigger bodies big I forgot I know that's not the name of it, but she was really nice, and this is one of hers called Losing Sight. Tati Richardson is the one who wrote The Oath, and I have The Oath on my Kindle. That's why I didn't get that. I got this. She had some postcards with some cover art that was risque. What's my husband calling me? Okay. Okay. All right. And then, okay, we're going to go through these a little faster. Okay. This one is called First Chance Romance. She's a flight attendant. And I don't know. He's a passenger. Mm, they meet. I won. Oh, I got caught up. I brought this with me because Nevessa Allen was supposed to be there, but I think she got sick at the last moment and she canceled. I didn't know that she wasn't going to be there, so I had brought caught up, but I wasn't able to get it signed. But no worries. If you've read Lights Out, this is part two, caught up. But I was not able to get this signed, and also for some reason I thought Natalie Bishop was gonna be there, so I brought this with me, but she wasn't there. I don't know. She wasn't there, so I wasn't able to get that one signed. Okay, this one was in my swag bag. The Nightmare Before Christmas, or did I buy this one? No, I bought this one. I bought this one. I bought this one, and then yeah, I didn't get it signed because the author wasn't there. But I bought. They had like a little bookshop because Steamylit is also a bookstore. And so I bought this at their little bookstore. And while I was at their bookstore, I spun a wheel and I won 2 free ARCs, which an ARC is an advanced reader copy. So I won 2 free books and hold on. Okay. I did the spinner wheel. Sorry about that. That was the school. Sorry about that. But I won 2 free ARCs. This Okay, I won 2 free ARCs. Death's they had a bunch to choose from, but I chose this one. Death's Daughter by S.A. Barnes, and this one by J.R. Ward. This one is a mercenary, it's a slow burn romantasy. It's got monsters, demons, and quests. And then this one, her name is Jocasta. She wants to be normal. She has good friends, and she has a situation ship in a quiet town. But her father is death, and he makes her his successor. So that one looks like it's gonna be interesting. Okay, let me see. So, all right, let me see. So we're gonna see that. Seems like that. Yeah, it is. It's a lot of books. I'm almost done though. It's a lot of books. Let me see. Oh, that's the one they're gonna read next. Uh-huh. I know, right? Do you know? Have you heard of that thing, Margaret? It's called the. I think it's called the Tiffany effect or something like. I think that's what it's called. Well, basically, what it is that a lot of Tiffany is actually like a medieval name. It's like a lot of. It was very popular back in that time. But if you were to read the name Tiffany in like Game of Thrones, it would feel like it's out of place because you think of it as a current name. It's like some names feel like they don't belong in the time frame which they were actually popular in. But yeah, that's what. So I think that's probably why we have the names that we have in books. But it's really interesting. I think it's called the Tiffany effect or the Tiffany something. But you know, I met Ellie Hazelwood. Her line was so long. I've not read any Ellie Hazelwood, but I bought this before so I could take it. Her line was so long, but I actually won a raffle where I got 2 fast passes. So I used my fast pass to see Allie Hazelwood, and I took a picture of her.
Oh.
Yeah, took a picture with her. Okay, all right. I got this one signed too. No, I didn't get this one signed. I'm sorry. I bought this one. I thought this author was going to be there, and she wasn't. Alicia Thompson, but I got this one signed. And you know what's funny? I went to Dollar Tree and I saw this book sitting in Dollar Tree. And I was so mad. I only spent like $10, but I saw this in Dollar Tree and I was like, today I saw it in Dollar Tree. I was like so mad. But she wasn't there, so let me see. You said, "Oh yes, I remember reading." Yeah, I did the same thing. And then most people, like, if you saw it was a story with knights and stuff, and you heard the name Tiffany, you'd be like, it probably will pull you out of the story because you wouldn't. But yeah, it really is. It's a medieval name. Yeah, there were fast passes. I won 2 fast passes because I had got a hotel room and I got put in a drawing. I think it was like me and like 5 other people. And so I used my fast pass for her, and then I used my fast pass to see this Elizabeth Stevens, to see her. And she just had a baby. And she has these other books. She's got a few books, and this is like the first one. No, she said this one was her favorite. All of her books are interconnected, but she said this was her favorite. So I got this one. I love an alien. I love an alien romance. But Elizabeth Stevens, she had the cutest little baby. She's so adorable. Okay. And then, okay, so there's this couple. Okay, her name is Takara Martin, but sometimes she writes under TL Martin, and this one is the Black Wife Effect. And so I think she has to marry. It's an arrangement with her and her boss, who's a billionaire, and she's black, he's white, I believe. And I think they're marrying each other for like it's a marriage of convenience for both of them. And she writes and she does these TikToks and her husband does these TikToks with her. Like, and he was there. They were such a cute couple. And I was like standing there. I look up, I see her, and and I see him, and I'm like, are they the ones who made the video? They make this, like, they always do like Instagram videos. I was like, is that them? And I look, and I'm looking at my phone, and I was like, you guys made this. She's like, yeah. And I was like, and so I signed that book, never really sweet. And then she has here's supposed to be the character, the boss, in her book, The Black Wife Effect. And what is that? Oh, scar. Okay. And okay, I'm almost done, y'all. I'm trying to hurry. Oh, this was in my swag bag. This is from that one author. The Secret Crush Book Club, Sapphic. We love a sapphic romance. You love the color, Coco Bloom. Oh, good. You got some coloring books. Oh my gosh, this one author had these really pretty coloring books. She wasn't the artist, but they were so pretty. It was like, I like these coloring books. I wouldn't even want to color in them because they were so pretty. But I didn't get it, but they were gorgeous. I was like, these are beautiful. I wouldn't even want to color in them. Elizabeth's name from TikTok. Yeah, she's on TikTok. She just had her baby and she had to take a little break and she was like nursing her baby. And I was like, oh, she's got a baby. And then I used my fast pass to just go talk to her, and she was such a sweetheart. And let me see, okay. This author, Melissa Whitney, she was in the disability panel. She's blind. She's blind, and she wanted to write characters who, you know, what? That's my cookie.
My cookie.
You can't have my cookie.
My cookie.
Okay, you want my cookie?
I'm cookie. My cookie, yeah.
I got this cookie from one of the authors. No, it wasn't from one of the authors. Can you see it? Here. What do you say?
Thank you.
Okay. Anyway, she's blind. She was in a disability panel, and she was like, they were just talking about, representation and, how it feels like they wanted romances where you didn't have to feel like you were being loved, like your disability was something that someone had to put up with. They were just people being loved, and they asked her, they said, well, what kind of tropes would you like to see? And somebody was like, what about a blind woman in a white shoes? And so everybody was like, yes, yes. Okay, I'm gonna hurry up, y'all. I met Adib Karan. I listened to Darius the Great. What is it called? Darius the Great is Not Okay. That's the first book. Darius is a young Palestinian. I think his dad is white and his mom is Palestinian. And they go to visit his grandparents because I think his grandfather's about to pass away. So they go back to visit him. But Darius struggles with was it depression? Some kind of mental, he has some kind of issues, and he struggles with that, and people don't really understand it because sometimes, some communities, they're just like, they don't really get like depression. Like, what do you have to be depressed? It was depression because they were like, what are you depressed about? Like, your life is good, and it was good, but they don't understand that sometimes it just has to do with like your wiring. It doesn't mean all the time that something necessarily traumatic happened to you. But he had depression, and this is part 2. So I wanted to get that, and he was really nice, and he said people mispronounce his name. I was like, they mispronounce your achievement. He was like, yeah, she's from the PNW. I don't know what that means. I'm sorry. PNW. Oh, I know, right? Yeah, his book covers. Yeah, he was really nice. He was on the panel last year, but not this year. And I was like, you made me cry when I read Darius the Great. It's Not Okay. But he was really nice. And he was like, well, this one's going to make you cry too. Okay. I met Natalie. Nope, that's not her name. Sonora Reyes. I read this one I owned. The Lesbiana's Guide to Catholic School. I read it like last year. It was really good. I have another book of hers, but I own this one and she signed it and I took a picture with her. So I met her. I met Natalie Kanya. I read her first book. I listened to it, A Proposal They Can't Refuse. This is part 2, A Dish Best Served Hot. Camila Vega owns her family owns a restaurant. She starts to take care of it. It's her grandfather's restaurant. She goes ahead and starts to take care of it. She wants to modernize the restaurant. It's called El Coqui. And the grandfather's best friend is Irish, and they have like a bar or a brewery or something, and she teams up with his grandson. Like they want them to fake date, her grandfather and his grandfather. They want them to fake date, and they fake date. That was the first book, and of course, they end up together. Liam and Camila get together. So this is part 2. This is the brother's story. So I bought this one. It had its son. And I really liked I really liked it. Oh, and she had these bags, and it said El Coquille on one side, and on the other side it had the brewery name. I forget what it was called, but yeah. What he's like in person. He was kind of reserved, but he was nice, and he was just, I feel like he might be like Darius. Darius might be like him. Like I think he probably wrote Darius like him. Hey Bree, I'm gonna get my locks. Don't worry. Oh, Pacific Northwest. Okay, all right. This was in my swag bag. Stars in Your Eyes by Kason Calendar. Kason wrote Felix Ever After. I read Felix Ever After, but this was in my book. I don't know if it's, I'm sorry, I don't know if it's he, she, or they. I'm going to say they. I don't know. But Kason Alexander, Stars in Your Eyes. I love that cover. Looks, yeah, looks nice. So that was free. I met Nikki Payne. I've not read. I wanted The Princess and the PI, but it was sold out by the time I got to her. So I got Sex, Lies, and Sensibility, which is a Jane Austen, of course, like a retelling. She has one called Pride and Protest. She had a sticker, Princess and the PI. She was nice. She was on a panel too. Okay, I met this author. She has a Black Highlander series, but that book was sold out, and the two that she had left were damaged, so she didn't want to sell those. But I ended up getting the Black Cowboy one called Untamed, because Black Cowboys, right? Like, can't go wrong with that. But she has a Black Highlander series. Oh, wait, not you, Siri. Okay. He started talking, but that's the bookmark for him. That's the one I wanted, but it's okay. I can always reorder it. And those are her little bookmarks. And oh, there's a sticker for it to say autograph copy, because she was asking, do I want to put it on the books? Oh, this was from Mika James, and this is a neighbor with benefits hookup thing, and then inside she wrote, getting to know your neighbor has its benefits, and it's called Being Cordial. And it's a guy, he's like really into spreadsheets and stuff, and I guess later they get to spread some sheets. Desert Road Station resident. Okay, and then that's what the sticker says. Okay. Right? Oh yeah. Yes. He was a cutie. Ooh. Oh, the Scottish one. Yeah. She said people were tagging her when, like, a few months back, there was a thing about Black people in Scotland. Like, people didn't realize they were black Scottish people. And it was like, well, I mean, you know it because, we're everywhere, but you don't think about it. And so all these people had these accents, and everybody was like, oh. She said she was getting tagged so much. I met this woman, Rita Gorton. She was in the Power Dynamics one, and I got her book, Taming a King. She also had a bag. I took a picture with her too. She also had a bag. Okay, here's her bag. Tote bag. You leave here with so many tote bags. Okay. And they were just talking about how they started. Okay, I'm almost done, y'all. I promise. Okay. I took this one with me. Isha Unscripted by Sajini Patel. I met her. Did I meet her? Yeah. She signed it. Yeah. So I got that one signed. I met another author named Jamie Wesley. I like the second title. I forgot the second title, but this is the first in this book. Fake it till you bake it. I think he was like a football player who ends up having a bakery, and she works for him. And you know how that's going to end up, right? Let me see. Yeah. Oh my gosh, it was so fun because we were like, oh, what y'all doing over there? The Black Scottish one. Okay. This one is a new to me author, Carlin Greenwald. It's called Murder. Well, no, the place is an amusement park. It's called California Town or California Land or something. Someone dies in a gruesome way on a ride, but she's like a 17-year-old. She just like a summer job. She gets a job at California Land. Someone It's a freak accident. Someone dies, but it looks like he died by heart attack. But then she came back to the body to help him, and then it looked like a broken neck. So it's like, what happened to him? How did what happened? So we're gonna find out. Okay, I met when I passed by that book with the cheeky with the pictures. We met Nana Malone. It was her book, and then I bought these 3 books. I put them on my Instagram. They were it was a mystery bundle. So Takeover was first, then Acquisition, then Merger. Um, she was in the Power Dynamics panel. Um, and so I got these signed, and I got a picture of her. And yeah, I'll probably go back and get her one. I think it's called Cheeky King or something. Okay. Oh, she was in the disability panel. I met Anika Sharma, um, Love Chai, and 4 Other Words. She said when she came with this title, they wanted her to change Chai out of it because they thought that people in like the Midwest wouldn't be able to relate. And she was like, no, we're not changing that. If she said, what she say, if Starbucks can sell their bastardized version of chai tea, people will be able to relate. They'll know what chai tea is. So I had this sign. And then today, when I was in Dollar Tree, and I'm so glad I didn't get this one, but I seen this one, her other book. So I'm glad I didn't buy this one yesterday. Only thing is, this one's not signed, but I got this one at Dollar Tree, and this one I got at her table. And so now I have 2 of her books. Yeah, they were like, yeah, right. That's what I said. I say China everywhere. Like, come on now, China's everywhere. Okay, okay, almost done. Okay, I went and met. Okay, I got this book in my last year's swag bag from Cheryl Lister, and I go and I find it. I go to read it, and I find out this is number 2. So I'm looking for number 1 everywhere. I couldn't find it. So I found it at her table. So this is number 1. I think they're part of the series, but I think it's one of the series where it's like this is one character in the book and this one's another character, but you didn't have to read this one first. But I always want to read the first one first. But this is the first one. They did that thing where, of course, there are definitely 2 different sizes, but this one was free. This one is signed. What are you going to do? So I meet her, and she tells me she wrote 2 books with 3 other authors, and they were all lined up. Her, 2, 3, 4. So I got her 2 books, The Secrets We Break and The Secrets We Create. Then I went down and got the next 2, and I don't know if this is the right order. The next 2 from, I believe it's her, Angela Seals, and she gave me a pen too. Angela Seals is The Secrets We Inflate and The Secrets. What is this one? What? Khalil, The Secrets We Create. Khalif? I don't know. Khalil. So Okay. So it's Gavin, Khalil, then the other two, Knox, and then Sherelle Green wrote the other two. So I went there. Now, mind you, I haven't read one of them. So I get two from her, two from the next one, two from the next one, two. Because I can't just, what am I going to not get? You just, what am I do? Just get the two? My daughter was like, you haven't read them. And I'm like, you look at an author and they're talking about their book, which is their baby. How do you look at an author and just not get their book after talking to them? You can't just walk away. And then they were there, so I had to get it signed. Yes, do not. No, I'm actually. This is all I'm getting. I'm not getting any more books this year. And my husband just looked at me like, I'm not getting any more books for the rest of the year. This is how many? Yeah, I no more. When am I planning to read? Child, I have not read my books from last year's Steamy Lit. I don't know. This is another one, Erica. I don't know if you still hear Erica, but this is another author that looked like Amani. Her name is Andy J. Christopher. I read her book, Thank You Next. I listened to it, but this is another book. It's not related and faster. He's a Formula One driver. Oh no, her husband was a Formula One driver. He was cheating on her, and I think she ends up with a rival or something. I don't know, but it looked pretty good. I'm almost done. I had two books left. Oh, this is by one of the authors of that series. The title got me. What? So, sold. Oh, she's got a bookmark. Just get a bookmark and a sticker. And here's some more bookmarks. L. Wright. Um, Black Joy is Forever. It's got a reading list on here. So this is from Tanvier. It was this was from Rita Gordon. If I showed y'all some of the artwork, whew. Oh, and this is from Melissa Whitney. Happy Blindness Awareness Month. I don't know when is blindness. I don't know when it is, but look at this. Love is blind. I was like, oh, okay. And then I had also this one in my main character era. Yeah. Oh, if I showed you some of the art, I got some art. I can't really show it on here because it's kind of not kind of. It's really okay. Okay. So this is from Tati Richardson. So this is the oath. It's so in the oath, her husband dies. I think he has cancer. In the very beginning, he's passing away. Um he dies of cancer, and he's made an oath with his three best friends that they would take care of her. If you know what I mean, they gonna take care of her. If you know what I mean. Okay, this one I definitely can't show on here. Um, this one I don't know what book this is from, but it's a little sapphic. So this other one I can't not show you. But I got a lot of postcards and stuff. I got a shirt, but it's washing right now. But yeah. Oh, and this is my last book. Taj McCoy, Savvy Sheldon, Feels Good as Hell. This is the UK cover. I listened to Zora Books Her Happily Ever After. I listened to that and I really enjoyed it. But so I got this one, UK cover, and I wanted to read that. Yeah, and oh shoot, I didn't even show y'all what I got. Oh, this one's from an author named J. Nail. She was she was in the Power Dynamics panel. She's got a book about some brothers. I think there's like 8 brothers, the Gideon brothers, or no, that's yeah, the Gideon brothers. This is the first one. Jag. They're 8 brothers. He is a former U.S. Marine, but yeah, he wants Savannah. So they go their story in this beautiful bag, and she's got some little a pin, looks like a QR code, a bookmark. Ouch. Oof. But yeah, that is my haul. That's all the stuff I got. So I gotta catalog these books in my library thing. That's the app that I use to catalog my books. Um I'm gonna catalog these and oh, I also got this. I got some pins. Who hurt you? I got one that says force proximity, and this one that says club, what does it say? Club secrets, members only. And oh, I got a linen spray. And let me see, they had candles and stuff. This is from a company called Briarwick. Let me see. Yes, that was her. That was the one. Zora books her happily ever after, and she was a bookstore owner, and then she met with like this author that she really wanted to meet, and his best friend. So she met him and other one, and she ends up with one of them, and the other one she doesn't end up with, and but it's her happily ever after, and it was really cute. Let me see. Apparently, it's October. Let me see. I listened to yeah. It was a little sexiness in it. It was one part, and I was laughing with the author because um one of the characters is, let's say he bragged a lot about his um bedroom skills, but he couldn't deliver on what he bragged about. And so we were laughing about that. And it was really, I really enjoyed it. And I had a great time despite spending so much money. Um, I have to not get anything for a while. Um, yeah, I don't know where all these books are going to go. I don't know when they will all be read, but I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try. And so, if you guys have read any of these, which should let me know what I should start with. If you know, this one I read it already. I got to put this one back. Let me know which, and then I could even talk about which one. Oh, maybe I might start with this one. I don't know. It's so adorable. You forgot about that part. Uh huh. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, it was in Washington D.C. It was. Oh, I love when people put like real, actual places like in their books. I like when people do that because I don't know. It just like I was reading this one book called, what was it called? I forgot what it's called. It was in this woman. The bookish life of Nina Hill, and she mentioned La Brea Tar Pits. And I was like, the La Brea Tar Pits, I remember going there on the field trips as a kid. And she mentioned it, and I was like, oh, I remember La Brea Tar Pits. I remember going there all the time. But I like that. I like when they mention something and you have a connection because you've been there before. Let me see. 1 year from now, a tier ranking. Oh yeah, I have to see how to do that because I see people doing it, and I have to see how to do it. I honestly, when I be rating books, it's based on vibes. I don't. It's like this one made me feel great, and that's how I rank them. I don't know. Maybe I'll do the novellas, like the Christmassy novellas, because technically, in the way I see it, it's Christmas time. So maybe I'll start with those, or like all the little quick novellas, maybe, because that's a good way to get a few more books in for your in. I've already met my I've already met my 2025 goals. Next year, my goal is going to be one book, or maybe I'll do 10 books. 10 books will be my goal for next my 2026, and then I'm going to focus on reading the books that I own. So I'm not really going to get library books. I'm going to try not to request any like NetGalley um books for next year. I'm just going to read like what I own, because low key I like, actually, when I start one of my own books, even if I don't really like it, I'm like, okay, cool, I can get rid of this, and that's one less book on my shelf. So I'm probably gonna do that. I'm gonna focus on my own books. I'm gonna do a read what you own for next year and see how many that I can get through. But I think that's what I'm gonna do. Let me see. Yes, Nina Hill. I read that one too. Yes, she said the La Brea Tar Pits. Yes, I remember Ice Age. Oh, I love that movie. Uh huh. But we used to go to like La Brea Tar Pits all the time. They have. I just remember. I can see it like in my mind. They have like a display kind of, and it looks like the animals, like when they're stuck in a tar, they have this thing where you can try and like move. It's like a stick kind of in tar, and it's like a case over it, and you have to kind of try and move the stick to see how hard it would be to get out of tar, and you're actually trying to moving it around. I remember that. But we would always go to La Brea Tar Pits, or like the museum out in Exposition Park. We would always go there. So I've been there 2 3 times as a child. I remember to figure it out once when it was too complicated and I gave up. Maybe together we could figure it out. Uh-huh. Oh, the joke from the movie. Yeah, I have to watch that again. Yeah. Yeah, like if I'm reading a book, but it feels, it's like, okay, if I owned it and I started it and I'm just like, okay, I just feel good, happy that I can get rid of that on my, and I have more space for something that I love. Like I only want to keep the ones that I think I'm going to read again, or that I really really enjoyed. But if it was just whatever, I'm probably just going to go ahead and get rid of it. And most of my books I really buy cheap, except for these books. I've like pretty much paid full price for. But most of my books I get from thrift stores. I get from little free libraries. Um, so I, I, most of my books are cheap. I got this little free library. It doesn't have a cover, but I got Cane River from a little free library. But it, So most of my books are secondhand. I don't have any special editions, so I didn't buy that. I wanted it too, but I was like, I cannot spend $65 on one book. I cannot do that. I don't know how y'all people be having the money to do that, but I was like, I would I would hurt. I can't do that, but I wanted it. But I'll probably just get a cheaper version of it. But excuse me, I'm gonna go. Um, yeah, I gotta take care of something. We gotta figure out what's for dinner. Yeah, I know. I was like, I remember hearing about Cane River, and to see it in a little free library, I'm like, okay. And like, I don't care. Like, I have another book like that didn't have my copy of Children of Blood and Bone. I got that at the library book sale, but it doesn't have the book cover either. Do I have it in here? I think I have it on the shelf. My copy of Children of Blood and Bone doesn't have a book cover, but I don't care because like I got it. I think I got it for like $1. I don't need the book cover. I mean the is that what it's called? Book cover, the paper cover, dust jacket. I was like, I don't need a dust jacket. You know. Let me see. Oh, that's the wrong title. Dust jacket. Yes. But thank you guys for coming. Thank you for liking my video. I've been on for an hour. Okay. I'm gonna head out. I'm gonna try and get through some of these books for real. Cause I need to read them. And I could now put them away if I could find somewhere to put them. Oh, I'm gonna do another video tomorrow. I have to do my NetGalley November. I never did my NetGalley November announcement video. I'm doing NetGalley November. There's a sprint train. I'm gonna talk about it tomorrow, but I'm gonna do another video about that and the books that I've already I'm gonna read for NetGalley November. I've already started one. I'm reading it's a biography of John Candy. It's called John Candy, My Life in A Life in Comedy. I think that's the name of it. And so I've already started that. I'm like 20% in, and so far it's pretty good. And then when I was reading it, I was like, oh, I forgot John Candy did Cool Runnings. So then I started watching Cool Runnings. And I was like, oh, I miss John Candy. I really used to like the movie of his that I really liked was The Great Outdoors. I don't remember. It's been years since I've seen it. I have to see it again. But I remember it was Uncle Buck. Um, I was like, I'm gonna watch it again. I'm gonna watch all those movies again. But yeah, he died way too soon. Yeah. Yeah. I think he was like one of the first celebrities that passed away that he was like one of the first celebrity deaths that I remember. It was like 94. I was about 13, 14. But he's like one of the first ones I remember when I was like, oh, the celebrity passed away, and yeah, I remember that. So I don't know. But thank you guys for joining me. I'm gonna head out. I'm gonna try and see who's streaming now. I think it might be Atia. Um and so yeah, booking it with Atia. So I'm probably gonna go and check out her sprints, find something to eat for dinner. It's only 4:44. Oh, daylight savings. I forgot. I'm like, why is it so dark? It's only 4:44. Oh my god, I was so tired on Sunday yesterday. I was like, I seen something online. Somebody put it feels like it's 18 o'clock, and I was like, oh my gosh, it's so tired. It was only like 8:30. I was like, it does. It feels like 20 o'clock. All right, guys. I'll see y'all in the next video. Thanks for joining me. All right, bye.